Yes, thank you, nerd. I genuinely could not remember where we left off in Colleagues Malice, so I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna give it a proper title. I could not. I don't. When drunk me says I'm going to do something, don't believe me. Because last night I said I was gonna make a thumbnail, and I was gonna schedule the stream. No, as soon as I finished stream, I kind of just I talked to the others a little bit, and I faded out into out of existence. I went to bed around 3 p.m. scrolling through reels and finishing my alcohol. Chat, I drank a lot last night. I have a bottle of vodka. It's not like one of those small bottles of vodka. It's how many milliliters? It is 750 milliliters. Thank you. I'm glad I was entertaining. It makes it worth it. It's a 750 milliliter bottle of vodka, whipped cream flavored vodka, and it's more than half empty. I think there's probably like a bit over a third of the bottle left. Wasted out of my mind. I was wasted out of my mind. It's a blessing that I'm still here, and when I woke up this morning, I was only a little hungover. Anyway, where do we leave off? Chapter 5, okay. Poor Yoshinari was being assaulted. You should confess your love. You've done more than say something, dude. You've done more than just say something. I mean, yeah. It's not very it's not really specific to women. Yoshinari. I don't think Yoshinari has a girlfriend. Something about that makes me think that poor Yoshinari does not have a girlfriend. Yoshinari-kun, 俺は真面目な話をしてるんだよ。いや、俺も真面目に言ってますよ。He has never had a girlfriend, chat. Women these days just can't handle being told that you'll kill yourself. I blame woke. Yeah, women these days. Whenever I say I'm gonna kill myself, all the women I know start panicking for some reason. I don't understand it at all. It's so weird. Can we not say that am I not allowed to admit that I'm fully capable and willing to kill myself for my cause? Is that illegal? She's on her period. I'm kidding. Yeah, so you shouldn't say that you're gonna kill yourself.
んなに怒るとは思わなかったんだよね。前にも似たようなこと言ったんだけどな。その時はすんなり納得してくれたのに。
I was joking. I was joking. Maybe you're being misogynist for blaming me. Oh shit, hold on. Fuck. I never posted on Instagram that I'm live. Give me a second, chat. Ignore the fact that I'm reusing a thumbnail from almost a month ago. Hi, Grass! Yeah, ignore the fact that I'm reusing a thumbnail from over a month, Hi, Tailgater! From almost a month ago. Y'all saw how I was last night. I was lying when I said I was gonna create a thumbnail. Just gotta post it on Instagram. Yay! Honestly, I thought I would be more hungover than I was, considering. Okay, I explained this earlier, but I drank like it's a pretty decent sized bottle of vodka, like 750 milliliters. I have a bit over the third of the bottle left. Did you simply tech the hangover? Probably, whatever that means. Also, ignore the fact that I was late. Blame Kita. Hi, Sandy! Don't tell her I said that I blame her. I'm lying. It is the game me and Kita peer pressured you into buying. I need to... Chat, ignore the fact that I'm being dumb. Oh, tell them I said hi too. Tech within the fighting game sense is meant. Ooh, yeah, that's what I did. That's definitely what I did. Tell your kitty cats I said hi. Peer pressure's my favorite type of pressure. Sure, that's your favorite type. That's your favorite type. Okay, I totally believe you. Hi, Draken! Happy New Year! Oh, yeah, Happy New Year to everyone here. For everyone who wasn't here yesterday's stream. It was an interesting. Am I gonna have to get the Demon Slayer game again? Yes. Me and Kita were playing, the reason why I was 3 minutes late to going live is because I was in a call with Kita for a bit, because I was bored, and I wanted to play the Demon Slayer game. So that's why I'm late, so therefore, by extension, you should also blame Kita for this. No, I'm kidding. Don't tell my wife I said that. You know we're getting a divorce. No, I don't want to create a post. Okay. We can blame Kino. It's more exactly. Yes, yes. It is more fun when your problems are not your fault. How do you think I've been getting through life? I blame my problems on things outside of my control. I'm used to blaming Kino for everything. You get a hangover? Just blame Kita. Kita gave you your hangover. Just don't tell Kita I said that. Just don't tell Kita I'm slandering her name. Yeah, totally not. I'm totally not an asshole to all my friends. I am the nicest person around, and I don't know what anyone means when they say that I'm an asshole. Yeah, this is a secret, bitch. Stop prying into my shit. No shit, Yoshinari, no shit. I don't know. Meanwhile, what was my point? I forgot my point. Oh, right. I think basically anyone would be fucking upset because if someone they really care about said, "Oh, I'm willing to kill myself in order to complete my mission." Like, bro. Meanwhile, you say you're not an asshole. Meanwhile, I was dying of laughter while you were yeah, you were crying while I was having a breakdown. You point that it was her period's fault. I was joking. Dude, I don't know if... Okay, so my dad has a fireplace and the smoker going for... So there's a lot of smoke in my house today. The air alarm for going off is because of a fan that's blowing all the smoke outside the house. So I have a little bit of a headache now. And I think that this is gonna be a little bit of a short stream. Your dabs. My dad doesn't Huh? Hands off my father. Hands off my father. I don't need daddy issues. I have enough issues. There are many things wrong with me. I don't need another thing added on top of that. Boo! 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 This is a bad joke. Okazaki, you did so much fucking wrong. Yeah, look, I'm giving him that look too. Like, huh, yeah, no remorse, yeah, okay. Senpai See, the thing is that she doesn't have the wrong idea. She has the right idea. The stupid idea. You don't really feel like it.
別に嘘は言ってない。まあ違う意味にも取れるけどみたいな。
そうそう。って自分で言うのどうかと思います。今回はなんでそういうのできないんですか？
Because she's been honest to him, and he wants to be honest back, and it's kind of, oh shit, it's fine. He words, chat. I don't know how to speak English. I don't know how to speak. Yeah, fucking victim blame her. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. Come on, Okazaki, you gotta gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
なんでだろう。俺、彼女に嘘つきたくない。
先輩、それが恋っすよ。
Okay, Yoshinari, you didn't have to point that out so bluntly.
恋？
It's not lying if you're gaslighting. I think that's the definition of gaslighting. I don't know. Something tells me that the definition of gaslighting is lying.
残虐非道な先輩でも好きな人にだけは偽りたくない。うん、わかります。いやい、だからつねらないでくらやいってば。
No, you're crazy.
ほんと、あんなに怒るなんてせっかく見つけたのに。こんな結果で離れるのは嫌だし、彼女みたいな理想の人、なかなか見つからない。
He's in love.
悪くて、俺はそういう彼女だからよかったのに。
あれ、過去形？さっきまで振られても諦めないって感じだったのに、もう弱気になってるんですか？
諦めないよ。ただちょっとがっかりだな。俺を犠牲にするのが嫌で、守られるのを拒もうとするの俺が選んだ彼女らしくない。何があっても逃げないって言ったのに、俺
Can ask someone else if I need protection.
それって他の人なら犠牲にしてもいいってことじゃあ、彼女の考えが変わったわけじゃないのか。事件を追うとも言ってた。彼女ただ俺じゃダメな。まあいいや。
何自己管？
ダメだったらまた探せばいいんだし。
I feel like I'm on the route to the bad end. I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. Am I going crazy?
Hi.
Oh, Yoshinari. He's so cute. He's so cute. Yesterday, I'd gone to visit a sick friend, but ended up cutting ties with him instead. I kept sighing as I absent-mindedly prepared breakfast. I firmly said I turned to someone else for protection, but as a police officer, it was my duty to protect others. Just because I had to call her doesn't give me the right to depend on others for help. I depended on Okazaki. I didn't know how I could help. I didn't know when I'd be killed. I felt anxious and pathetic. Maybe I'd been too passive for too long. No ending is bad if your standards are low enough. You're right. Chat, I just need to lower my standards even lower. What should I do now?
Oi.
I managed to stop one attack, but the situation hasn't improved at all, and Sanjo got away. I felt as if I suddenly lost my bearings and sighed heavily a few times.
おい、聞いてんのかよ。
Huh? Oh, Kazuki. I jumped at the loud noise and turned to see an irritated Kazuki. Sorry, breakfast is almost ready.
朝飯ってその消し済みになってるやつ。
What? Ah, shit. How could I make such a basic mistake?
俺どうせすぐ出かけるし、 コンビニで買ってく
Wait, I'll make it again.
る。そんな状態で料理とか無理だ。変なの食って腹壊してる。
Rude! Rude! Sorry. Kazuki's scolding just further deepened my depression. Today I had to get it together and really focus on my job.
今日も仕事行く。
Huh? Of course.
一昨日怪我したばっかだろ。今日も休めばいいじゃん。
Oh, he's worried! Oh! I can't. Besides, it's just a few light burns.
下っ端のお前一人が休んだところで大した影響なんかねえだろ。なんか調子悪そうだし、警察官だからってわざわざ危ないことに首突っ込む必要あんのかよ。
I did. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's as well. While his attitude was harsh, I could feel genuine concern from Kazuki. I was happy, but something felt different. We ate together every morning, but Kazuki never really said anything to me unprompted while we ate. Kazuki. I looked intently at him. Is he scared? I just figured it out. Sorry, he must be worried too.
はあ？何いきなり。
With the way Shinjuku is right now, you can't go to school, and now you feel like your own family's in danger. I'm sure you feel uneasy, but I'm always scolding you, and I really never thought about how you must be feeling.
今更だろ。
Oh, yeah, you're right. It really is a little too late. But now I want to make things right now. I don't want to expose you to danger. At the same time, I still want to respect your wishes. You've been going out for fun since school is out, but I don't think you're doing anything bad. Is there something you want to do?
俺は。
Oh. I haven't provided Kazuki a future where he can live in peace. I've just been pressuring him to live my way. Shinjuku wasn't normal. Day after day, there was a heinous crime, and nobody knew who the next victim would be. Aw, I'm just here. I appreciate you watching. I really do appreciate you guys watching. There's no guarantee that Kazuki and I would live to see the next morning. Adonis' X day would arrive on January 1st, and that day was almost upon us.
俺は明日何が起こるかなんて誰にもわからねえって思う。
He murmured his response with uncertainty in his voice, his tone quivering.
来年になったら生きてるかもわかんないし、新宿が元に戻るとも思ってね。だからやりたいようにやりたい。俺が好きだと思えることしたい。じゃなきゃ後悔するから。お前の言う通り。
Oh.
閉じこもってれば安全なんて保証ねえし、ダチとかだって最近
Yeah.
アキトと連絡取れないんだ。家のことで忙しいって言ってたけど、もしかしたらちょっと前までの普通が普通じゃなくなる日が来るのかなって。そういうの本当は考えたくなくて、好きなことに没頭したいってのはおい。
We're finally having a heart-to-heart with Kazuki. Yeah, I get it. But just promise me this. When you go out, tell me where you're going. And don't walk the streets late at night.
結局お説教かよ。
No, it's so you can keep doing the things you want to do. I'm your big sister, but I'm pathetic. I don't have the power to make the world safe for you right now. But what I can do is try to make it so that you and everyone else can live a little safer. Thank you. But what's the point in trying to work if I'm worried about you all the time? I'm not asking you not to go outside. Just tell me when you do, please. I didn't know if he accepted it, but Kazuki responded with a slight nod.
じゃあ行ってくる。
Wait, where are you going?
東口にあるスタジオ。
Studio?
バンドやってるから俺。それの練習とレコーディング。
Aww. I was surprised he told me, but the details were more unexpected. I knew that Kazuki liked music. Not long ago, he even played guitar at home. I scolded him for playing too loud and possibly annoying the neighbors. So he was that serious about it.
帰る時間分かったら連絡する。
With that, he left the living room. I felt slightly vexed, but I turned and called out to him from behind. Bye, Grass! Have a nice day. Good luck, Kazuki. Let's talk about it when you come home. I'm off heading home and getting... Hell yeah, I'll beat your ass. Kazuki didn't answer. I thought he seemed more relaxed as he walked away. I have to get ready. I'd give up on breakfast today. I packed a rice porridge I made earlier and tidied up the kitchen. Then my phone rang from the table. I casually checked the screen and I was startled to see the sender. It's Okazaki! Okazaki. Till recently, we texted each other like this daily. But now I didn't know how to feel about responding to him. The way he said it must mean he's still concerned about me. But maybe this is just another way that he was trying to use me. I didn't want to believe it could be true, but my chest hurt. I hesitated to send a reply, and in an interim, another text arrived. Forced his way out, probably. Would add up for him. Just would add. He would do something like that. He would pull that bullshit. Looked at the screen for a while, then put my phone away without replying. To go to work. I slowly got up to change into my uniform. It's only a week until next day. What I needed to do hadn't changed, whether or not I had Okazaki with me. I had to reduce the number of victims and do everything I could to expose Adonis and remove the collar. I let out several sighs. Once I had changed and got ready, I headed for the door, purse in hand. Oh? As I was about to leave, I heard the intercom ring. You know, I fucking called it. I thought he was gonna fucking try and break into the room or whatever. I should have called it. I fucking knew it. I knew it, chat. I fucking knew it. Okazaki.
メール見てくれたかな。返信がなかったから。あと君のことだから、今日も出勤するんじゃないかと思って。
No, thank you.
まだ怒ってる？
Not angry.
嘘だ。声が怒ってるよ。俺
I'm
が
sad.
あんなこと言ったから。
Yes.
変な意味で言ったつもりないんだ。ただ、命を懸けても君を守りたいって思ってるだけで。
I'm sorry. I'm fine, so please leave.
わかった。ごめんね。困らせて。
Oh no! He's coming again? He apologized, but it didn't seem like he was giving up at all. Because he's so stubborn! That's his thing, being stubborn! Because I might be of value? Because I'd probably be drawn into danger? I understood that. He doesn't have to be that obstinate. I'm sure there are many other people like me. I hurt myself more I thought about it. Kozaki should be gone now. I'm going to work. Damn it, there isn't time for this! Yep. Thank you for worrying. Mochi, about Sanjo.
お前の情報から本部が動いてな。例の歌舞伎町のビルをガサ入れしたが、もぬけの殻だったそうだ。
Damn it. See.
現行犯なのは事実だからな。指名手配がかけられてはいるがな。
He never had a fixed address to begin with, so it'll be hard to track him down. He was a potential leadership figure within Adonis, so letting him slip from our grasp had cost us dearly. Worst of all, even if the operation wasn't approved, if I notified HQ in advance, they could have set up a perimeter around the scene. I can't mislead Investigations HQ anymore. Originally, I thought I explained everything about Sanjo to HQ, explaining that it had begun with the need to investigate the caller. Although there had been no victims in the bombing of Shinjuku Garden, Morioka grilled me pretty hard at the scene.
そんな落ち込むな。ほら、今日も仕事が盛りだくさんだぞ。
Yeah. It's crazy. It's so crazy. You got in trouble for not informing your superiors that you were going to do something reckless and stupid? That's crazy. I distractedly did my work and before I knew it, it was time for lunch. I quickly finished my lunch and looked for a place where there weren't many people. I have to think about what to do next. Actually, we were close to a stalemate. Several suspects have been arrested for this month's incidents, but all of them had their memories erased. They couldn't tell us anything about Adonis. Right now, the only clue left is my collar. Hey, you're listening now, aren't you? There was no answer, but there had to be someone on the other side. The X-State crimes are substitute murders, events orchestrated to avenge people who have been wronged in the past. I'm sure some of the perpetrators you've met and don't disagree with your line of reasoning. The police and the law didn't protect them, so they could do it themselves. You swayed them with that emotional argument. But what comes next? Perpetrators are in custody. No matter how many pawns you have, you'll run out eventually. Besides, the families of the people you've killed and the victims caught in the damage are sure to feel as vengeful as you do. You'll be their targets next. Do you intend to pursue something that pointless? Then no one will understand what Adonis' justice means. Japan will never be reborn. Don't you understand that? I mean, he's right. Like, resentment breeds resentment. You hurt someone, and because you were hurt, you're just gonna make them want revenge in exchange. Then it's just a cycle. It doesn't end any violence. It just creates more. But I talked to the color helped me sort through my own thoughts. Oh shit, we're actually getting a response! Hi, Ayumi! That's bullshit. What do you mean? But that's all the shit that makes us human. Humans are naturally gonna be egotistical. They're gonna want us to put their interests first. That's just human instinct to have. You can't erase human instinct. That means they'll erase humanity itself? I was chosen? Wait, the caller didn't respond again, no matter how many times I asked. I hadn't understood most of what the voice from the caller was saying, but I did know one thing. Adonis was likely plotting some kind of mass murder. There would be no one left to take revenge. This isn't the time to be kicking over stones from old crimes. Unless Adonis was stopped, the damage could spread outside of Shinjuku. See, that's even dumber. Because unless you killed every single person on Earth, there's always going to be resentment. Because everyone has a connection somewhere. So it's very, very rare you're going to find someone that has absolutely no one. Even then, there's going to be, if you kill everyone in Shinjuku, there's gonna be people outside of Shinjuku in Japan that cares about someone in Shinjuku or cares about just in general the people of Shinjuku. And then once you go outside of Japan, even if you kill everyone in Japan, there's gonna be people outside of the country that care about the people there. Or at the very least, even care about the fact that there's a mass fucking murderer out there who wiped out an entire country. Unless you kill off every human on Earth, there's still gonna be resentment, so it's just fucking stupid. I sealed my will and took out my phone. Need your advice, Sasuke. Could you conduct a more thorough scan of the collar than you did before? Won't be easy and your life will be at risk, but it's possible. Then please do it. I'm prepared for the consequences. I just spoke to the caller and it said to make way to them. Not another come at me if you think you can. How cocky are these guys? I think this is the only way left to get to lead on Adonis. Oh? Shit. I told the team he found out about the collar. Hoshino wants to trace the collar. We can't. We already considered it, and that option's too risky. We'll do it only as a last resort. That made it clear that they had been communicating. Showed that Yanagi's team definitely trusted Okazaki. As long as they had this collar, leaked all of our plans to Adonis. Made sense to work with more people who knew about the situation. I couldn't believe that they kept this from me as part of their plan. There's no point if you die. I frowned at the next message. Yeah, you're one to talk, Okazaki. This is the guy whose dream it is to die protecting someone. They could have killed me at any point, at any time, but they haven't. If they want me to meet them, then I think we should give it a shot. It's time to use our last resort. Stupid guy. Shut the fuck up, Takeru. Shut the fuck up. But what if she dies? Mine is right. There's still intel on Adonis' whereabouts. Don't panic. Takeru, did you narrow it down yet? There's vague info that vague info isn't useful. We're exceedingly short on time. Other sources? I heard about that. I hadn't heard about that. The message just continued. Sanjo dropped a hint for us at Shinjuku Garden. Sanjo did? I'm gonna think of it. Sancho's hint for us was an underground tunnel. I think that's their hideout. He didn't want the caller to hear it. What was Sancho thinking? As new doubts surfaced, replacing the previous ones, another text came. Hoshino, for now, just come to the office once you get off work. Okay. Close my phone inside. I'd be lying if I wasn't afraid of trying to scan the caller. But if more people ended up being victimized because I was too scared, Kazuki could be next, or even my coworkers or Yanagi's team, or maybe even Okazaki. I didn't want to see anyone else getting hurt in my place.
俺の気持ちがどうあれ、君の目的は変わらないよね。君がやらなきゃならないことは何も変わらないでしょ。
I would protect Shinjuku. I would give whatever relief I could to the people who lived in Terra. Those goals haven't changed. But something did change, my dearest wish. I want Okazaki to live. I really wanted to be with him forever. Aww! I wanted to be protected by his gentle smile and his warm hands. But if his protection meant losing him, then it was better not to see him again. Protecting me because he wants to die? I thought I couldn't forgive or understand it. But I realized that I was always thinking about Okazaki. My break would be over soon. Muttering to myself, I remembered one more place I needed to go to and ran over there.
それでわざわざ俺のとこまで来たの？君って何？
I don't want to see him. Shaishi, you've been a big help to me. We prevented Sanjo's attack thanks to you. Thank you for your help.
俺も興味があったからいいよ。で、今日はどうしたの？
Huh? I just want to thank you.
そうじゃなくて、前みたいな顔してるよ。心ここにあらずって感じ。
When Okazaki had discovered the collar, we drifted apart. I had been depressed because I thought I betrayed him. But now it's the opposite. This time I was running away from Okazaki. I didn't want to meet him. I didn't understand him. I was one full of feelings of betrayal.
もしかして 岡崎くん絡み？
Who else? Why are you surprised? Who else could it be? How'd you know?
当たりか。だって一昨日の昼頃まではへにゃーって緩んだ顔してたからさ。
Did I look that relaxed?
出たよ。岡崎くんと話してるときは特にね。変だと思ったんだよね。岡崎くんと深い仲になれるなんて。
It's not that bad, man. He's not that bad. What do you mean?
彼性格悪いじゃない。
Eh?
少年の悪さで言ったら俺といい勝負できると思うよ。真面目で常識的な君がハンドルを握れるようなタイプじゃない。
Okazaki has a bad personality. He does not. He's not. He's not that bad.
まあ、彼との関係が決裂しちゃったならさ、俺に乗り換えない？
No thanks.
昨日の感じじゃ君も結構使えそうだし。
Right. Maybe I could get something out of Shiraishi, since he's so unreserved right now. He wasn't interested in me personally, he just wanted to use me. I could work with that angle. No, from the start Okazaki said, he'd protect me for his own goal. I knew that too. We've been together because our interests aligned. If I'd stop thinking about that because of my personal feelings. It kind of makes me feel like I'm doing Okazaki a disservice.
ダメだよ白石さん。
He's here! He's here!
おやおや？
俺の許可なく彼女をいじめたらダメだって言ったでしょ。
Yeah, don't mock my girl. Okazaki? Where did you come from?
普通に扉から入ってきたよ。
He's got a point. He's got a point. Don't sneak up on people.
だって何か話してるから邪魔しちゃ悪いかなと思って。
Don't apologize for not staying longer. I'm just glad you came. Have a nice day. Happy New Year's.
結局邪魔してるけどね。俺彼女と大事な話をしてたんだけどな。
そうなの？
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
俺いたら邪魔かな。
Ugh, I won't be tricked by those puppy dog eyes anymore.
邪魔者だね。それにさっき俺が彼女をいじめてるとか言ってたけどさ、いじめてるのは岡崎くんの方なんじゃないの？彼女さっきから顔が引きつってる。君を拒絶してる表情だ。
Shiraishi, what are you...
深い理由は知らないけど、俺の観察眼だとね、多分岡崎くんが悪い。
Okazaki's surprised as well.
なん
Why
だ
are you shocked?
白石さんだけには言われたくなかったな。
I mean, I wouldn't want to hear from him either.
まあでも俺が悪いよね。それは分かってるよ。だから
Don't apologize to me. I'll just be frustrated if you do.
どうして？
Because Okazaki, you'll apologize but not change your mind, right? I knew you wouldn't deny it. I just knew it. This man was exceedingly stubborn. No matter what words I use to persuade you, I know that you'll never change on the inside. I've only known you for a short time, but I've at least learned that much, so please, just give up on me. And with that, I turned and left. I have to apologize to Shiraishi later.
また振られちゃった。
The way he always fucking refers to it as being dumped. I love
あ
it.
の彼女があそこまで怒るって相当だね。
白石さんもそう思う？意外だよね。
俺が言うのもなんだけど、そう言い切っちゃうのどうかと思うよ。
え？
彼女をバカにしてるってことでしょ。気持ちはわからなくもないけどさ、そういうの透けて見えてたんじゃない？
バカになんてしてないよ。むしろ俺は彼女だからこそ選んだのに。
彼女は時々俺でも読めない行動に出るタイプだけどさ、おせっかいでお人よしで、多分自分のためにはそこまで怒らない。だからこういうケースの場合、
白石さん？
やめた。俺がヒントをあげちゃったら面白くない。
Oh, come on,
君に協力してあげる
bro.
義理もないし。
へえ、白石さんも優しいところあるんだなって感動しかけたのに。
Yeah, fuck off, dude. Come on.
俺に優しさなんてないよ。まあ、君がどうして彼女にこだわるか知らないけどさ、もうちょっと彼女の気持ちになって考えてあげたら。
白石さんらしくないセリフ。
俺もそう思った。俺だったら面倒だからやらないけどね。
でも楽しそうだからって理由でも俺のためにアドバイスくれたんだよね。ありがとう、白石さん。頑張ってみるよ。
You better. Come on, I don't want to get a bad ending. I want you two to live a happily ever after. I want to get all the cute scenes.
能天気というかなんというか、この時世で恋だの愛だの深刻になれるんだからどっちもどっちか。まあいいや。さて、俺は俺の仕事。
In the end, I finished my work for the day while my head was in another place. I have to get it together. I mentally scolded myself and headed to Yanagi's office. This was no time to be out of sorts because of Okazaki. To get close to Adonis, we'd examine the collar, and I'd readied myself for that. I should forget about Okazaki and concentrate on the problem that lay in front of me right now. Yet, immediately after that vow, the source of problems was standing in front of me. That's such an awkward cutoff. What exactly do you think you're doing here, Okazaki?
こんにちは。さっきぶりだね。
He's so clingy. Yanagi, does Okazaki have to be here?
何があったんだ。岡崎はもう首輪のことも知っているし、隠す必要はないから。
This request is for personal reasons.
めんどくせえな。だったら岡崎のやつを放り出せ。
つうか、喧嘩でもしたのか。ちょっと前までほのぼのしてたくせに。
俺が彼女を怒らせちゃったんだ。
じゃあ、お前が悪い。
They all disagree. They all immediately agree. Yeah, it's your fault then. It's your fucking fault. Fix it, dude. The way they're fucking looking at him.
多分お前が悪い。
岡崎が有罪。帰れ。
They all fucking agree. They all agree. Even fucking Takeru agrees that it's his fault.
まだ何も言ってないんだけど、それってちょっとひどくない？
Because we all gotta agree that it's automatically your fault, man.
星野を怒らせるようなことをしたんだろう。だったら、お前に原因がある。
He's right. He's right. She's not the type to get mad that easily.
吉成くんも白石さんもみんなも同じようなことばっかり言って、俺が悪いことはちゃんと分かってるの。
I don't want an apology. Sorry, but we're discussing the investigation, so please leave.
ほら、
お前何したんだ。
They're all just awkwardly standing like, yeah, what the fuck did you do, dude? The fuck you do? How the fuck did you fuck up that bad?
こいつがここまで怒るってすげえことしたんじゃね？
合意なく襲ったんじゃねえの。
We're jumping to that. We're jumping to that. Okay.
岡崎、まさか。
それほんまもんの事故。
And they all immediately think it's possible. They're just saying whatever they want. Before they had tried to chase Okazaki off whenever he came to the office. Now they weren't trying very hard to make him leave, maybe because they were working together. To be honest, just watching this unfold was difficult.
ねえ君さ、ちょっと頑固すぎない？
What?
あんなに怒ると思ってなかったから、傷つけたなら本当にごめんね。でも俺たちは約束したんだし、そこまで逃げなくてもいいじゃない。
You're the one who's being stubborn.
今回の件に関しては 君の方がガン。
おいおい落ち着けって。仕方ねえな。ここは榎本峰夫様がかの有名な大
峰夫くんは黙ってて。
Oh shit! Oh shit! He's serious. Enomoto, be quiet. We're both like, shut up, Enomoto.
はい。
Aww. Aw, poor dude. Anyway, let me be clear, Okazaki. I don't need you to protect me, and more to the point, you don't actually need me specifically, do you? There's plenty of important people who need protection. There's no sort of people in danger. Instead of continuing this argument with me, it'd be faster for you to protect someone else. My heart was breaking from the pain. I didn't want to go this far. Okazaki looked shocked. Soon he dropped his gaze and...
確かに。
Bro! Not in agreement. He agreed. I was terribly heartbroken, but still, I felt like I was being made a fool of. See, I'm right, aren't I? It doesn't have to be me at all, so just give up already.
ちょっと待って。確かに君じゃなくてもいいはずなんだけど。
If you understand that, don't make me say it. It hurts.
待ってってば。でも俺は嫌なんだ。君がいい。
He wants her. Chat. He wants her. He wants her. Chat. He wants her.
自分でもよくわからないけど、他の誰かじゃなくて君がいい。
Because I'm convenient, right? His mission had been his mission had been to observe Yanagi's team, and I sometimes visited their office. There was no other reason to insist on me. But if you could protect me, then I wouldn't need to come here anymore. In that case, there's no point in you trying to protect me.
違うよ。一生懸命で、まっすぐで、優しくて、誰かの傷を自分のことのように考えられて、でも逃げないで頑張って、諦めない君
He's still trying to flirt, chat.
君が好きなんだ。
Bro, you can't say shit like
ま
that.
さかの公開告白。
Shut the fuck up, Enomoto.
あれ？うん、そっか。俺、君が好きなんだ。
Why is he saying this now?
そして本人、今ここで気づいた。
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We don't need your peanut gallery type of commentary.
嫌なんだ。傷つけたくないし、悲しい顔をさせたくない。支えたいし、背中を押してあげたい。そう思うのは君だからだよ。
So, going on the assumption that you like me.
あと、相手の心にはあまり気づいてない様子
Fucking
だ
I don't
ぞ。
want those fucking. What are you fucking fuck off? Are you really saying this?
それはその
何言ったんだ。岡崎は一体どんなこと言っちゃったんだよ。気になって寝れねえ。
マジでうるせえ。血は喧嘩ならよそでやれ。
He deserved it. He deserved it. I'm sorry.
若猫、メールで言ってたけん、やる覚悟できたん。
Yes, I did.
無理だな。
Oh? Huh? Why? I said I was ready.
他のことで頭いっぱいですって顔して、どの口で覚悟とか言ってんだよ。命かかってる自覚あんの？岡崎を軽くあしらえねえ時点で無理。頭冷やして出直してこい。
笹塚の言う通りだな。
God damn it! No! No! This is fine! I can still work! I can do this! Yanagi.
少し岡崎と二人で話してこい。話し合わないとわからないこともある。今のお前たちはどうやら歯車が噛み合っていないようだからな。感情的にならずに話してみろ。
Alright. Fine.
ずるいな、柳さん。いいとこ持ってかれちゃった。
Does this guy even realize he's entirely the problem? Leaving the office, Okazaki and I sat down on a bench in a nearby park. Right, we spoke in this park when we first met. Back when we knew nothing about each other, he'd fallen asleep on my shoulder.
俺はね、君みたいにまっすぐな子が好き。自分がそうはなれないから。
I'd been happy when he said it that way. I wanted to be honest with him if possible. Later, when our relationship had soured after he learned about my collar, we'd spoken like this again.
警察っていう組織のことは大事。俺に守る環境を与えてくれた場所だから。警察の敵になる者は許せない。でも、俺は組織のことより、任務のことより。
Is your mission to protect the person you were talking about earlier?
そう。だから今は、何より君のことが大事。
The warmth I felt was nostalgic, but now it made my chest ache. Back then, I was afraid to arouse suspicion or draw Okazaki's ire. I had been happy when he told me I was important. Yeah, I'm lonely. I should use Okazaki to achieve my goals, as he said. I've been doing so, even if I wasn't aware of it. I'd stopped being able to do it when internally. He'd been much more significant to me as a person.
前にもこんな風に話をしたね。
Perhaps while reminiscing about the same memories, Okazaki broke the silence.
あの頃は正直に言うと君個人のことを見てなかったと思う。
Bruh.
俺の願いを叶えてくれる理想の人、俺のことを死なせてくれる人だって勝手に決めつけてた。君が言った通り都合が良かったんだ。君の
I knew it. It hurt to hear it said directly, but somehow things felt lighter. He hadn't been looking at me. I knew that for certain for now. After some hesitation, Okazaki looked me straight in the eyes.
君のことも考えたい。君
Aww.
の気持ちをちゃんと知りたいし、これからも一緒にいられる方法を探したい。
Aww. Okazaki.
他の誰かじゃ嫌なんだ。その気持ちは分かってくれる？
Then are you going to give up on getting your wish?
そんな簡単には諦められないかな。君だってそうでしょ？
Maybe he'd finally understood, but that fleeting hope soon turned to ash.
だから俺の願いと君の願い、どっちも叶えられる方法を探せないかなって柳さんも言ってたよね。お互いに妥協点が見つかればうまく歯車が噛み合うかもしれないし。
He is so fucking stubborn. Obligatory BL joke. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. They're having a moment. They're having a moment, Rekka. They're having a moment where they're doing lovey-dovey shit and he's finally confessing his feelings, damn it. We're fighting because he wants to die like me, but she's not having that shit. Doesn't apply here. After all, our wishes are opposites. Okazaki wanted to die protecting me, and I wanted him to live without protecting me. Those goals couldn't both be achieved. What if, now hear me out, he lived to protect you? Huh? But he looked like he wasn't giving in. Okazaki sat there thinking with a serious face. For a while, there was silence. Yee! Happy New Year!
いたいた先輩
God damn it. Suddenly, a terribly cheerful voice rang out. I looked up and saw exactly who I expected.
こんなとこにいたんですね
Living to protect someone self-like
探し
property.
ちゃったじゃないですか
Nerd, if I just want them to live happily ever after and have cute moments. I love Yoshinari, but this is not the moment! Yoshinari appeared in fine spirits and carrying a package in each hand.
お邪魔しちゃってすみませんもう仲直りしたなら早く言ってくださいよ
今絶賛仲直りに向けて話し合い中だけど。
えそうだったんすかじゃあ俺マジで邪魔しちゃいました
Yes! Now go away! No, that's okay. What about those, Yoshinari? Honestly, it didn't look like we would be getting anywhere, so him showing up helped relieve the tension. Calculated cock block on Yoshinari's part. Immaculate gambit. He wants them to get together, so I don't know why he keeps getting in the way. Even Okazaki looks fucking annoyed. This wasn't the time to be escaping reality, but I changed the subject to Yoshinari.
よくぞ聞いてくれました。これぞ吉成プレゼンツ仲直りグッズです。
Makeup gifts?
お二人とも今日が何の日か忘れてません？クリスマスですよ、クリスマス。
Oh.
すれ違った心も聖夜の魔法で溶けるんです。そう、まるで儚い雪のように。
吉成くん、本気で邪魔しに来たなら帰ってくれ。
He's pissed off. He's pissed off.
これ渡したら帰りますよ。せっかく先輩のために用意したんです。
Inside were... Is this cake? Fried chicken and champagne? Robot gifts. Dude, Okazaki, you're getting blown out by this guy. He's getting his back blown? Who said something about getting their back blown?
クラッカーにサンタの帽子？
そう、クリスマスセットです。こんな寒いとこで深
It's
刻
a
な顔して
Christmas
ないで、
set.
これで気分盛り上げて仲直りしてください。
He's so sweet, but he's so fucking stupid. Fantastic oblivious aside, he seemed to be showing concern in his own way. I appreciate the sentiment, but we really aren't in the mood, especially Okazaki.
確かに吉成くんの言うことも一理。
What?
ここじゃ寒いし場所変えない？君もお腹空いてるでしょ？
I am. Should we go back to the office?
まさか俺の家でいいよね。
Eh? Why?
だって君の家は弟くんがいるし俺の家が妥当じゃない？
おお、いきなり自宅訪問。俺の愛が伝わった。
Now wait a minute.
じゃあ行こうか。ほら、手冷たくなってる。
I'm gonna punch him. Completely ignoring both Yoshinari's impressed reaction and my reluctance, Okazaki grabbed my hand. I firmly swatted his hand aside. Yo, sorry, I understand. Let's go.
吉成くん、ありがとね。
いえいえ、なんか前途多難そうですけど。
I'm sorry for making you worry. Yoshinari, I'll get you a proper apology later. Getting some both home bisexual gays, getting both. What an icon! What an icon! He'll get his first boyfriend / girlfriend soon enough. He's a sweet guy.
俺も後でお礼するよ。空手の訓練付き合ってあげる。
それはいりません。そんな俺マジでいりませんから。
Ignoring Yoshinari's refusals, Okazaki swiftly walked away. I followed after him, flustered. His apartment was a lot more tidy than I expected. It's clean. I blurted out without thinking. Whoa, it's clean! It's clean, chat! His room is clean!
そんなに意外？
You said you weren't good at doing housework, so I imagine you have a much messier place.
寝に帰るくらいしかないからね。そもそも使わないから汚れないんだ。
I see.
適当なところに座ってて。今コーヒーを入れるから。
Thank you. Can you even make coffee?
お菓子とか食べる？あ、ケーキがあるからいいか。
Don't mind me. And I uneasily took a seat in a chair as Okazaki went into the kitchen. I called it. He cannot make coffee. The loud and dissonant sound of glassware shattering punctured the silence. You're right.
戸を開けたらカップが降ってきた。しばらく開けてなかったせいかな。
It fell from a drawer?
心配しないで。割れてないカップもあるから。
I sure hope you do. That's not what I'm worried about. Okazaki cleaned up the shattered cup and 2 new cups came down on the counter.
粉はあったあった。
He opened the container in a way that looked like he was unfamiliar with it, and for some reason just poured it straight into the cups. Oh, if you don't use a spoon. Those words finished leaving my lips. A pile of sugar filled the cup. The bro cannot even make his own coffee. Kazaki stared at the cup dumbfounded, as if he had no idea this phenomenon was possible. Oh, Kazaki, I can take care of this, you know.
でも君はお客さんだし。
Let's try doing it together. No, just let me do it. He's unaware because it's in his house. He just walked into someone else's. You know what? This would add up for him. That would add up for him. He would walk into someone's house not thinking it was his own. I found a cutlery cabinet on a shelf next to the sink and opened it. Next to the cabinet were several half-eaten snacks. Cucumber chocolate, sea grape marshmallows, roe-flavored biscuits. There were a variety of strange seasonal snacks and that looked like they were intended as punishments. Okazaki, these.
食べたかったら食べていいよ。
No thanks, I'll pass, but why exactly do you have them?
変わった味のものが好きなんだ。
Fair enough. Do they taste good?
美味しくはないかな。でも好きだよ。面
I
白い
love
じゃない。
him. I love him. He's so funny. Okazaki was a man of mystery. After I finished preparing the coffee and sat next to him. I felt a bit closer to him now than we were when in the cold wind outside. Not that I can relax though. Most unserious man ever. What is your damage? Emotional damage! My eyes wandered to the bed and I noticed a large quantity of drugs on the bed. They looked like painkillers and antibiotics. That's right, he was just discharged. I almost forgotten because of his calm smile, but he was badly wounded. We had to talk, so continuing our conversation. When I broke the silence, Okazaki gave me a serious look.
お互い頑固で引かないのは分かったし、思い切って本音で話し合わない？
Yay! They're talking it out! Okay.
俺の目的はもう言った通り。特別な誰かを守り抜いて、ちゃんと役割を果たして最後を迎えたい。
I can understand you want to protect someone, but why do you want to die?
俺がそう思うようになったのはね、2年前、ある事件が起こってからなんだ。
What happened?
2年前、あるテロ組織が総理大臣を暗殺する計画を実行に移した。テロ組織の名前はアドニス。警察も事前に計画の情報を掴んで。
Could you imagine? He just comes out of nowhere, fucking. It's like, hey, you forgot? I forgot to give you this other thing. Ultimate cock block, Yoshinari.
その時はまだ新人だったけど、俺も官邸の警備に駆り出されたんだ。
It was strangely quiet that day. My colleague and I were posted in the lobby of the residence, and we were making small talk.
総理の周辺はベテランが固めてるし、俺たちの出番はなさそうだよね。
だな。さすがに玄関から正面切って突っ込んでは来ないだろうし。
にしては、やけに緊張してない？
さすがにごまかせないか。当たり前だろ。俺たちのミス一つで大惨事になる可能性だってあるんだぞ。
それはそうだけどさ。これだけの人数揃えて侵入を許す方が難しいと思うけどな。
Back when I was more carefree, the Prime Minister's schedule, SP deployments, and emergency escape routes and contingency plans. We all thought our detailed preparations wouldn't allow for any mishaps. But the anomaly occurred several hours after it had been predicted to happen. There should have been always another SP officer in my line of sight, but I couldn't see anyone. No one was responding over the radio or cell phone. Someone was clearly jamming our communications.
俺は上司の持ち場に行ってみる。お前はここを
But the entrance to the residence was heavily guarded by a special force, forces and a security convoy. I was sure that the enemy wouldn't make a frontal assault no matter how many people they had. A few minutes passed after my colleague left. Oh shit! Suddenly the sound of a huge explosion rocked me. And in the next instant, my world just heat and flames. The wall and ceiling had begun to crumble. We'd allowed a terrorist attack to happen. I could see someone on the other side of the rubble. They weren't wearing an SP uniform. But the flames were too intense. I could burn to death before I managed to cross the rubble. Not for the fallen man, but for me. I thought I was prepared to lay down my life, but now that the opportunity was in front of me, I felt slightly hesitant. I scolded myself and looked around. The sprinklers were activated because the security systems had been compromised. On the off chance they might still work, I took aim at the sprinklers with my gun. My colleague had returned. He held me back by putting a hand on my shoulder.
冷静になれ。もう彼は助からない。それよりも現状を把握。他の要救助者の捜索が最優先だ。岡崎、感情は消せ。無駄に被害を広げることになるんだぞ。
でもまだ間に合うかもしれないのに。
He's making the mistake that we made towards the beginning of the game. Then it happened.
岡崎!
No! It was so sudden, I didn't realize what happened. No matter how I honed my training or senses were, I knew I hadn't been calm enough to see it coming. My colleague was bleeding badly, having just been crushed by a falling rubble. He was lying in the spot where I had been before. He pushed me out of the way.
Tsukushima!
Tsukushima!
こんなはずじゃなかったのに、お前のせいだぞ。岡崎、お前のせいで全部。Why
is he? I could hear his voice from underneath the rubble. The words spoke just gouged my heart right out of my chest. Trauma time! That's what you returned to.
なんで
なあ、岡崎。
Tsukushima's voice was fading. I could hear him slipping closer to death.
SP としてお前自身のために意味のある死を。
Then he went silent for good.
月島。
He didn't answer. I knew that was the last thing I'd hear him say. He died because of me. Because I hesitated. That wasn't your fault, though! It was the rubble and the fault of the terrorist organization. If only I had acted as soon as I saw the fallen man. If only I moved on as soon as I realized he was beyond saving. I'd been hamstrung by emotions and doubt and lost the lives I was supposed to protect as a result. SP risked their lives to protect others. I'd chosen to live for those people. It was meaningless. In protecting me, he had gained nothing. Why had I been allowed to live?
結局、総理は無事だったけど、テロを許してしまったことで、俺は免職にはならなかったけど、降格されて、現場から外された。重要人物の警護からは離れて、新人教育と訓練要員として、2年近く警護課の隅っこでくすぶってた。その間、ずっと考えてたんだ。俺は何のために生きてるんだろう。誰かを守るために SP になったのに、俺は守ることもできずに、これじゃ俺の代わりに死んだ彼も。
That's... I wanted to say that it wasn't true. The person that died saving Okazaki surely didn't resent him for it. There was no way that someone who gave his life to protect Okazaki would wish death on him. So what you did to discover behind what allowed the terrorists to attack? I asked a question to stop Okazaki from dwelling on twisted thoughts tied to his colleague's death. When I did, he gave me a lonely smile.
アドニスのスパイがいたんだ。他でもない。SP にね。そ
What?
の SP の名前は月島渡る。俺をかばって死んだ同僚だ。
So, what does it mean? Okazaki's colleague had been an Adonis spy. That's how terrorists had breached a place. I could understand that much, but then why had he protected Okazaki?
彼の真意はわからない。最初から死ぬつもりだったのか。スパイの件は極秘情報として、警察でもごく一部の人間しか知り得ないように厳重に隠されてたみたいなんだ。現役の SP がテロ組織のスパイで、その
That is true. It would create it would be a huge deal if someone had discovered that, oh, turns out the person targeting the prime minister is actually an SP officer sent to protect him.
だから月島はテロを未然に防いで殉職したコールでも、俺もあの事件の後から月島がスパイなんじゃないかって思ってた。
You've been investigating it, even though it's top secret?
一人じゃ無理だったけどね。月島がもしスパイだったら少しは気持ちが軽くなるかなって思ったんだ。彼が死んだのはある意味では自業自得で、自分のせいじゃないって。
Oh.
最低だよね。
I think it's natural for people to feel that way. If his colleague wasn't a spy, then none of that would have ever happened. Okazaki would never been endangered, and the terrorist attack would never have happened.
でも月島がスパイだって分かっても俺の気持ちは変わらなかった。
So you want to die because of self-loathing? Do you feel guilty because you caused Tsukushima's death?
多分違う。君には最低だって思われるだろうけど、俺はね、彼みたいに死ぬのが怖かったんだ。
Oh. Huh?
死んだ後に栄誉なんて与えられても意味なんてない。だって月島が守ったのは
But
特
who's
別
to
な人
say
間じゃな
that
か
you
った。
weren't special? Who's to say that you aren't? Honestly, yeah, it's a mood. But like, who's to say that you're not special? Who's to say that in protecting you, he didn't do something meaningful? Because you could always go on and do something even more meaningful. You could give his death meaning. You just don't have to die doing it.
後悔しながら死んでいった。俺は最初から罪悪感なんて感じてなかった。彼の死に負い目があるから自分も死のうって思ったわけじゃない。ただ守れなかった自分が嫌で、守られてしまった自分が許せなくて、多分ずっと怖かっただけだ。
Kusaki.
柳さんたちの監視任務を指示されたのは今年に入って11月頃だったかな。新人教育の一環と X デー事件に関わる人間の監視って名目で派遣された。だって彼らは守られるような人間じゃない。 SP の仕事とはだから彼らが事件に深く関わって重要人物になってくれたらいいのにって思ってた。そんな時君が現れたんだ。犯人から直接首輪をつけられた重要人物。警察にとっても国にとっても鍵を握る存在。君が犯罪者側なら排除するつもりだったけど、純粋な被害者だって確信を。
Imagine you meet someone, they've been collared and trapped by an organization, and your first thought is, "Hooray! Someone I can die for! I can die now! Thank fuck this lady turned out to be a victim of a crime against her. I could finally die." I can finally sacrifice my life for her. Finally.
酷な状況に置かれても君はいつだって逃げない。悪意に立ち向かって目的を果たそうとする。
Finally, an excuse.
命を懸けても守りたい人として。
After I finished listening to Okazaki's story, I felt more composed than I had been earlier. His past, everything he's been through, the reason he yearned for death, and his twisted heart. Now that I knew all of this, I understood why he tried to protect me via his own death. But
今度は君の番だよ。どうして俺じゃダメなの？
Yeah, what's your problem? What's your problem with me? Finally, I can give this girl the best gift of all. Trauma. the trauma, the gift that keeps on giving.
俺は最初から特別な誰かを守ることが目的。他人を傷つけるのが嫌だから拒んでるのかとも思っ。どうして俺に守られるのは？
I did accept it at first. Even though it wasn't for my sake, it made me feel happy to be protected. I felt safe when I was with you. I know the SP risked their lives for other people. Still, I don't want you to die for my sake. That's all there is to it. If you care about me at all, then I want us to live together. I haven't been thinking about anything so noble as not wanting anyone to be hurt. In fact, it's the opposite.
逆？
If someone's hurt, I don't want it to be you. But if it isn't you, then that would be okay. Okay, girl, go off. If someone else lost their life protecting me, but it helped me solve the case, then I think I could accept that. I'd feel frustrated and miserable, and I'm sure I'd regret it. But I think it would be better than seeing you die. I think I'm the worst kind of person, too. But that's why I don't want you to protect me.
それってつまり
You're the most precious person in the world to me. Probably projected my own standards onto him, but I couldn't say anything bad about Okazaki. Just as you recognized my worth and decided that I was worth protecting. I really like you, and I don't want you protecting me with your life. Again, we went silent for a while. It didn't feel like it was going anywhere. Our respective positions meant the world to us. I couldn't see a way out of this dilemma.
喜んでいいのか？
Okazaki whispered.
俺を大事に思ってくれてるから死なせたくないってことだよね。
Oh.
でも君が納得してくれないなら俺は他の誰かを探さなくちゃいけない。君のためじゃなくても俺は他の誰かのために死ぬよ。
I haven't gone through to him at all. Why? Why are you in such a hurry to die? Are you stupid?
バカ。
Don't you have the slightest desire to live? Was all our time together, all the time you spent with Yoshinari and Yanagi's team, was it all just passing time until your death?
違うよ。俺にとっては全部大切なんだ。でもだ。
Then don't try to die. You know, when you die, that's it. Nothing more. You can talk while looking into someone's eyes like this. You can't hold hands, laugh, or cry. Everything is gone. You have nothing. I want to spend more of my life with you. His face clouded over. It's not as if I wanted to make him feel that way. I just wanted us to laugh together. Why? Why won't he understand? Looking down, I saw a DVD with the case of an unfamiliar title. I murmured as I examined it. Do you like these movies? You have a whole series on DVD. There's a new part coming out next year. If you die, you'll never see it.
そうだね。
I looked around. Even though Okazaki's apartment wasn't well lived in, it was clearly his home. If he died back in Shinjuku Garden, I never would have been able to come here. He looked down as if perplexed. He seemed like a mixture of sorrow and resentment. The only way I'll let you die is divorce value your life. Yeah, you gotta give him a reason to live. Let's have some of that cake Yoshinari gave us. He sliced a fork onto cake and presented towards Okazaki's mouth. You liked my cooking before, and it's not like you hate sleeps, right?
うん。でも、突然どうし...
She's really jamming down to, I want you to live, bitch! You gotta live! Right down his throat. I thrusted the cake into his mouth without letting him finish his sentence. Delicious?
美味しいけど。
If you die, you won't be able to eat like this either. So let's try everything while you're still here. I felt the fork wasn't enough, so I had thought about shoving food into his face by hand. I knew I was losing my temper, but I couldn't contain the anger anymore.
ちょっと落ち着こう。なんか怖いよ。
You should fear me. I'm gonna shove the will to live down your throat. It's the last thing I do. We're gonna be sweet and happy and adorable. And you're gonna like it. We're gonna have our happy ever after, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna enjoy your life. You're gonna live a long and healthy life. It's the last thing I do. Kazaki, you said that you wanted to find a way for us to be together. I've thought about it too. This is the only way I can see. I have to make you want to live. If you live, you can enjoy so many things. I want you to believe that. I doubted this would work on someone who has spent years pining for death, but I still refuse to give up. Dying while protecting someone is just cowardly. You're not fulfilling your duty. Isn't it your job to protect both someone while surviving any challenge? If you live, you can protect so many people. Neglect that, and you're a failure as both an SP and a police officer.
そう。結局俺は自分のことしか考えてないんだ。
Yeah, so that's why you're not allowed to die. Because if you die, then I'll be sad, and I'll kill myself.
分かってたよ。SP としての資格なんてない。警察が大事だなんて言っても、俺が組織のためにできることなんて。
In anger, my body suddenly moved. You said that you love me. I realized that I slapped Okazaki. It's okay, girl. He deserved it. He deserved it. My hand hurt, but my heart hurt even worse. He could have easily avoided it, but he took it with full force, with sad eyes. After you die, I'm gonna forget all about you, fall in love with someone else, sane, and I'll actually be happy. Maybe I'll fall for Yoshinari, or maybe I'll choose Yanagi. That's none of your concern, right?
それは嫌かも。
This is so cute. Even if you sacrifice yourself to save me, I could make a stupid mistake and die the next day.
え?
Wouldn't your death be totally in vain then? You'd have died like a dog, protecting nothing. There would be no glory, no proof you ever lived. What do you mean, God, Yoshinari's stealing your girl? He can't steal nothing!
正論だけどさ、ちょっといろいろひどくない？
Bitch, she should be meaner. She should be meaner about it. I'm just talking about theoreticals out loud. If I'm truly special to you, and you want to risk your life to protect mine, then why don't you rage against death and live life? Why don't you show me that you have the guts to protect me until I die of old age? Then maybe you can actually call yourself a real SP officer. Peg, that was peg the bitch, peg the bitch, pegged. That's one reason. That's one way to drill the will to live into someone. She just carves out a fucking dildo, calls it a will to live. And fucking, you gotta live. You gotta live. I finished my furious scolding. Okazaki just blinked with his mouth open. I kinda lost track of what I was saying halfway through my speech. What I'm trying to say is... tried to follow up, but I couldn't find words. I didn't want to say something complicated, but I felt frustrated when I couldn't make him see. I started crying. Holy shit, it worked? Okazaki?
君さっきからむちゃくちゃじゃない？
I knew I'd been rambling, but I was dead serious. It was truly terrible of him to react that way. I know that, so...
でも君の言う通りだね。
Huh?
こうして笑ったり美味しいもの食べたり君が俺のために怒る姿を見るのもそれは嫌だな。絶対嫌だ。
Do you really mean that?
だってまさかこんな物理的に分からせようとしてくるなんて。
It's not funny. I'm being really serious here.
ごめん、分かってるよ。バカなことを言って傷つけて本当にごめんね。
His voice was different than before. It didn't have that note of resignation. His gloomy eyes now had a different light inside of him.
死にたいって気持ちを簡単に消すことは難しいんだ。どうしても衝動に駆られる。でも必死な君を見てたら自分がやろうとしてることがどれだけ自己満足でバカバカしいか分かったよ。結局ね、本当にただ死にたいだけなら人を巻き込まないで勝手に死ねばいい。なのに価値のある死に場所を探して意味のある死じゃないとダメだと思い込んで生きながらえてたのは未練があったから。
We're finally getting through to him,
未
Chad.
練なんて数えきれないくらいある。ただ俺は存在価値のない自分と向き合いたくなかった。それでも今は自分が死ぬことより生きることが怖いって思う気持ちより叶えたい願いがある。君と離れたくない。一緒にいたい。ただそれだけ。
Okazaki.
俺が死なないって言ったら君のこと守らせてくれる？
If you promise me that you will not die. No matter what danger I'm in, you find a way for both of us to survive. Don't give in to an easy death. Please promise that you'll live for my sake. If you can, then I'll make you a promise. No matter what happens, I won't run away. I'll fight until the end to reach my goals.
ね、手握ってもいい？
Sure. It was the hand that I brushed aside earlier, the pinky that I made a promise on. He tightly held my hand and I felt all of his warmth through it.
こうやって君の手を温めてあげることもできなくなるんだよね。
Aww. It's okay, they can be whores as long as it's with each other. I want you and no one else. I don't think there's anyone else who can try as hard as to persuade you as I can.
そうだよね。本当に君の。
His hand was colder than usual. I always thought he was strong, but Okazaki was afraid too. He knew about the fear of loss. He was afraid of living an empty life. He had always been a strong person. He was terrified in the way I was after I was collared, and the way everyone in Shinjuku was. We were all battling against our fears. If you're ever afraid to live again... I held his large palm tightly. He has yaoi hands, it's confirmed! I'll hold your hand as long as you need, the same way you gave me your hand.
ありがとう。嬉しいな。やっと君の笑った顔見れた。
Aww. When I saw him smiling happily, I returned it with a heartfelt smile of my own. How much time do we spend like that? Quietly holding hands, sometimes bashfully making eye contact and laughing. Kinda nervous now. Suddenly grew self-conscious of the fact that we were alone together, and that I made a big display of my feelings for him. I mean, we both confessed how we feel, but we're not in a relationship or anything.
ね。
Yes? I suddenly answered more loudly than I intended, when he suddenly called my name. Okazaki's eyes widened slightly, then he continued with a smile.
せっかくだし、仕切り直してクリスマスパーティーでもする？
Singular There's been multiple typos in this game, let's be real. Oh, okay. I had been far from my mind, but there was actually a lot of food here. I didn't want Yoshinari's concern to go to waste, and while talking we ate... Well, and talking while we ate might relieve some of the awkward tension. We took out the bags and heated it, then set it on plates. When we finally sat down to eat, it felt a whole lot more calm. Delicious! Convenience store food is actually pretty good.
下手な外食よりよっぽど美味しかったりするしね。
It's kind of depressing when it tastes better than my own cooking, though.
それはないよ。君が作ったものの方が絶対に美味しい。
Fuck. God damn it. Really? I felt my cheeks grow warm and I placed a hand on my chest.
ところで、首輪のこと。
Yes? I swallowed a mouthful of cake without chewing, surprised by the sudden change of topic. Right, the collar. Today I had originally gone to the office as for Sessa's Gus help. Now we've gotten past our differences, it wasn't the time to be sitting idle.
タケル君に頼むって話。本当にやるの？
Yeah, what other choice do we have now? It'll be okay. The voice from the collar personally told me to reach them.
それはそうだけど。
Okazaki, we just promised. If I don't make a move now, then I'd just be running away. That would break my promise, wouldn't it?
ずるい。
Okazaki pouted and his lips twisted into a frown. He's part of the harem. He's part of the harem. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. His eyes were sad and I could tell he was worried. Let's go back once we finish the cake. I think Yanagi's team is still waiting for us.
やだ。
Aww. Excuse me?
もうちょっと一緒にいて。
Okazaki's hand enveloped mine again. He was as firm as ever and he trembled a little. He's so... But I understood how he felt. If something happened while examining the collar... I don't want to actually fucking talk. Hey, yo, look. I'm the same way. I wasn't backpedaling, but I also couldn't deny the risk. So I also wanted to treasure the time we had together. Then, I'll text Yanagi to let him know first. Then they don't exactly keep as regular business hours, so I think it'll be fine. Took my phone out and paused. I was about to start typing. Okazaki snugged up against me, his head resting on my shoulder. Okazaki? You're a little close.
そうかな。これくらい普通だと思うけど。俺はもっと近づきたいよ。
Ayo? 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 Even closer?
ねえ、君と俺って恋人同士の。
Chat, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. What? When did...
え？だって俺は君のこと好きだし、君も俺を。
Okay, I guess we're jumping into this. I guess I did, but
まあ何も問題ないじゃない。
what's the problem? There are a lot of problems. I had said all those things, but I disagree now because I wasn't expecting this at this moment. So when he said he liked me, he meant it in that way? I had taken it platonically, so I was kind of shocked that he suddenly closed the distance. Besides, did Okazaki really mean that he actually likes me? What are they? They really are 12. They are teenagers. God damn it. Some part of me couldn't believe what he said. I sent the text to Yanagi. Is there anything you want to do?
何かって？
Well, you know, something Christmassy.
クリスマスっぽいこと。まあ、ベッドに行こうってこと？
Ayo? What? How did you jump directly to that?
なんで怒るの？
This isn't working. He's absolutely oblivious. Look, Okazaki, I'm sorry to say this, but let's just put the romance on hold for now. The collar situation is resolved yet. I haven't had time to sort out my feelings.
そっか。わかった。ごめんね。急いじゃって。
Yeah, next thing you know, we're putting up Halloween decorations in December. Unexpectedly, Okazaki easily accepted my reasoning. I made a mental note that we needed to properly hash this out in conversation.
でも俺も男だからさ、そんなには待てないからね。
Ayo? Right. In the end, the situation still felt uneasy.
じゃあ DVD でも見る？
Sure, of course.
俺のおすすめはこれかな。
This? The title was written in a ghoulish font, and the quote said it was a spectacular supreme. It's obviously a horror movie. He wants to be pegged so badly. I'm not fond of horror films. I prefer something different.
じゃあ選んでいい。
Then my hand stopped as I went to select another DVD. They were all horror movies. Do you have any
これ
normal
とか普
videos?
通のホラーだよ。突然宇宙人とか出てこないし。
I mean, non-horror movies.
あ、そういうのはうちにはないんだ。俺ホラーしか見ないから。
That checks out. That checks out. I prefer not to watch any of his movies, but then we have nothing to do. Then how about an entry-level horror movie? Please pick the least scary movie.
あ、ならこれ。ホラーっていうよりギャグテイストですごく楽しめると思うよ。
Okazaki was holding something called Obon de Dance. The title sounded cute. This one looks okay. That's what I thought, but... I wanted to yelp in terror when the screen filled with grotesque images and the screams of women blared from the speakers. This is super scary! It's not a normal video at all! But according to Okazaki's standards, this was the least scary of them, so there really wasn't a point in asking him to choose another. That means I just have to sit through it nervously without saying anything, and try not to look too much. But scary is scary, you coward! You're a police officer, suck it up!
大丈夫？
Oh, this is cute. I slowly inched closer to Okazaki, tightly clutching a cushion. I felt that having someone warm next to me would help me alleviate the fear. No, if you keep going that way. The scene was at an angle that showed something ominously approaching the hapless protagonist from behind. It's behind you! Don't turn around! I couldn't help but cry out. Of course the character couldn't hear me and I turned around. But nothing seemed to happen. Then... I cried out in unison with the protagonist as a zombie strangled her. Aww, his smile is so cute. This is the part he finds funny.
大丈夫だよ。この先はそんなに怖くないから。
Do you really mean that? Or is this just based on your scale of horror, right? The scene just keeps going, doesn't it?
君ってホラー苦手だったんだね。言ってくれればよかったのに。でも、ちょっと得した気分。
Oh, they're so cute. Worth
だっ
what?
て、すごく可愛いから。
Oh. Eh.
そんな子供みたいに泣きそうな顔、今まで見せてくれたことなかったでしょ。弱みを見せてくれて嬉しいし、可愛くて抱きしめたくなっちゃう。
Oh, fuck. Please don't joke around like that.
意識しちゃうから。
He teased me, so I answered. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yes. I answered
意
honestly.
識してほしくて言ってるんだよ。
Oh.
俺が好きだって言ったこと、あんまり信じてないでしょ。まあ、あんな風に言った俺が悪いけどさ。本気だって分かってもらいたいんだ。
Oh, look at them.
可愛いって思うのも、こういう顔見せるのは俺だけにしてほしいって思うのも、手をつなぎたいって思うのも、君だけ冗談じゃなくて全部本当の気持ち。
That's My head pounded loudly, and the sounds from TV seemed distant. They're so cute! He's so cute! He's so sweet!
こういうことしたいって思うのも君だけだから。
My breath caught in my throat for a moment as his lips softly touched my head.
嫌だった。
Not exactly.
よかった。告白の返事は保留になっちゃったけど、こういうのは俺だけに許してね。
Alright.
でもさ、こんな風に近づくともっと近くに感じたいって思っちゃう。
Ayo, 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 ayo.
君に嫌われたくないし、今のところはこれくらいにしておくよ。続きはまた今度ね。でもあまりじらされたら拗ねちゃうから。
I thought my heart would burst. It was true that I hadn't dealt with my feelings, but when Okazaki touched me, it felt like I couldn't think
も
straight.
しかしてドキドキしてる？
Of course it is.
なら嬉しいな。これからもっとドキドキさせるから。
Ayo, 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 chat.
君が俺のことを
He's
一
so
番
cute.
特別に思ってくれるまでドキ続けるよ。
I've already lost. The motherfucker blue ball falling fast. That's the bastard. Felix
気持ちを無視したりしない。俺はね、他愛のないメールをやり取りしたり、一緒にお菓子を食べたり、何でもない時間を君と過ごしたい。うぬぼれか、これは俺の勘違い？
No, you haven't. I do feel the same way. I looked straight into his eyes, and the answer came out naturally. With a single hesitation, Okazaki rested his head on my shoulder. He snuggled up against me like a spoiled child, and he made my heart beat faster.
俺は終わりを迎えるために必死だった。だからこそ毎日楽しく生きたいって思ってたんだ。生きていれば大切なものは増える。それを実感してても、増えれば増えるほど終わりが価値のあるものになる気が。
Okazaki.
君のこともそう。一緒にいると温かくて優しい気持ちになれて、生きるために懸命な君が眩しかったんだ。本当に自己満足だけどね。君が大切なものをたくさん俺にくれたから、幸せな最後を迎えられるって思ってたんだよ。
But not anymore?
この手に抱えたものを全部手放して何もないところに行くのは嫌だ。そっちの方が怖いって。前は大切なものが増えるほど良かったのに、今は抱えきれるのかちょっと不安かな。
You don't have to carry them on your own. You can collect them together. I'll support you when you're in pain, and when I'm suffering, please stay beside me. As Okazaki sat there, teary-eyed, I finally felt that he understood my heart. Oh, they're so cute. Alright.
あ、おかえりなさい。
We're gonna end it here. Sorry this was a bit of a short stream. Still feeling a bit tired. But next stream will be on Saturday. I will definitely have a thumbnail up for that. I'm not lying this time. And I will make a new thumbnail for this stream that's more fitting. And actually think of a title, because I need to stop being lazy. But anyway, hope to see you Saturday. For Twitch viewers, let's see if there's anyone live right now. You know what? Astral rates us a lot, so we'll raid Astral. Anyway, I hope to see you guys. You're right. I hope to see you guys later. Bye!